I have discussed about noun clause, adjective clause and their functions. Now in this video I will discuss about adverbial clause. Clause of adverb. The adverbial clause that functions as an adverb in a sentence is the adverbial clause. As the basic concepts of clause, the subordinate clause should be first identified, and when the subordinate clause will function as an adverb in the sentence, it would be called as an adverbial clause. Now, there is an example. The child was playing when you came to me. In the sentence, the principal clause is the child was playing. When you came to me is the subordinate clause. Here, the clause of time, the child's playing is your coming. So naturally, the adverbial clause qualifies the time of this child's playing. That means it qualifies the verb. Naturally, this clause is an adverbial clause. When he came to me, as it indicates the time of playing, so it can be classified as adverbial clause of time. Adverbial clause of time. There are so many types of adverbial clauses, as clause of time, as clause of place, as clause of manner, as adverbial clause of comparison, as adverbial clause of reason or cause, as adverbial clause of purpose, or as adverbial clause of result, or as adverbial clause of condition, or adverbial clause of concession. It's a long chapter. Gradually, I will discuss about these sort of clauses in this video. Now, as adverbial clause of time, I have already cited the example. I will cite another example in this section as listen to the lecture as the teacher says. As the teacher says, listen. As the teacher says. The clause of time here is as the teacher says. So, the linking word can be used as when, as. There are so many types of linking words that can be used here. While, as soon as, no sooner, no sooner than. Here I identified as no sooner than, no sooner, because these two words are not used juxtaposedly or simultaneously. So I separated these two words. There are so many types of linking words that can be used as adverbial clause of time. These are the words generally used while clause of time is discussed about. Now, come to the adverbial clause of place. Here, the adverbial clause will indicate about the place. Go to where you came from. The place of going to is where we came from. This indicates a place. That means where can be used as adverbial clause of place. You may go wherever you like. That means wherever can be used as the linking word. There are another whither is another word that can be used, but these are not frequently used. These are the two words that are frequently used in a sentence as an adverbial clause. Now come to the adverbial clause of manner. The linking words are as if. The linking words are as or as if. Suppose, do it as I tell you. Here, manner is the sentence as I told you. He looks as if he has seen a ghost. So the adverbial clause of manner is as if he has seen a ghost. These are the three clause of manner: time, clause of place, clause of manner. Now come to the clause of comparison. While we do the compares, it can be used as adverbial clause of comparison. So naturally, the degree changes words can be used as adverbial clause of comparison. Then as, the plus comparatives. Now come to the example. I cannot run as you can. As you can, that means compare with. My running is compared with your running. He runs faster than you run. So, then is the word that connects the two sentences, that compares with the running of he and you. He and you. So these are the words that can be used in place of adverbial clause of comparison. Now come to the clause of reason. Clause of reason is very clear with the name clause of reason. I can cite here some examples like this. He could not play the match. As he was ill. Here, he could not play the match. That means here he is unable to play the match, and the reason is he was ill. Here the linking word is as, and this is the adverbial clause of reason, clause of reason or cause. Another example, he could not attend the meeting because the train was late. Here, because is the linking word that connects the two sentences. The train was late and he could not attend the meeting. Here, the reason and the effect are relating to each other. That means what the reason is, effect is similarly equal to that of reason. The linking word are used as, because, etc. But keep it in mind that because can never be used at the beginning of the sentence, but as you can use at the beginning of the sentence. Because cannot be used at the beginning of a sentence. Generally, the students make the mistakes here because they use why you were absent in the class, because I was not I did not get the train, or any kind of excuses are there. But they use because at the beginning of the sentence. It can never be used at the beginning of the sentence. Now, with that, so the linking words can be used as, because. These are the words that are frequently used as clause of reason or clause of cause. Now, come to the clause. Directly, it is relating to clause of concession. I will discuss it after the clause of reason, the clause of concession, because the students generally make the mistakes, so I will discuss it after the clause of reason. Clause of concession. He was ill. He came to school. When generally one is ill, he generally does not come to school. This is the result of the reason, such reason. But here, it is opposite to that of reason. Generally, one becomes ill and he could not come to school, but he does not come to school. But here we find that he came to school. So, the clause of concession can be used here. The linking words can be used such as though he was ill, he came to school. Keep it in mind that this is the reason and this is the effect. But the reason and the effect are opposite to each other. Generally, in this time, the students generally fail to realize or make the mistakes. So I suggest them that this should be carefully handled while writing this sort of sentences. Clause of concession. There are so many types of words can be used as clause of concession, even though whenever, no matter, such types of words are used as clause of concession. Now, these are the two vital part of the adverbial clause of concession, reason and clause of concession. Now come to the clause of purposes. Generally, the clause of purposes are used as work hard so that you can succeed. The purpose of working hard is so that you can succeed. The word is here used as that, so that. It can be carefully handled as clause of purpose because in clause of result it is used. Here so and that are one by one after another. So takes the place just before the that. But this is the clause of purposes. But in clause of result, he worked so hard that he could pass. So hard and that. So is here takes the place of adjective. That means so, adjective plus that. Clause of result. Here, this is the clause of result that can be used in such a way. That also can be used in place of clause of result. Now, come to the clause of condition. The condition is the word that determines the clause. If you work hard, you will succeed. Practice regularly, lest you will be left behind. Condition is applied here. Practice regularly is the condition so that you can be left behind. If you work hard is the condition, that means working hard is the condition to achieve success. So condition, clause of condition, condition is the word that determines the clauses. The linking word can be used here if, lest, and so many types of words are there that can be used. These are the adverbial clauses. I will suggest you to go through the whole clauses, noun clause, adjective clause and adverbial clause, so that you can write well. And first of all, I will suggest you to digest the whole chapter. I will take another class to make you aware about the joining with these clauses. That's all for the day. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe it, comment it so that I can improve in future about it. That's all.